evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wyre Villa Vlogger and welcome to another Wyre Villa match preview. And we have what a double header of a game to preview tonight. Are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, great. Two fantastic games this weekend.
Yep.
Do we know where we're going to go though? That's the thing.
Well, it's over to you to decide. So
not me. I'm just the chauffeur.
You're just the chauffeur and the umbrella man.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
No.
So, good evening. Welcome to the match preview. So, the first game that we have is Wyre Villa's first team versus Hesketh Bank down at Hallgate Park. So, that is second versus fourth. And then, on the other hand, we have Wyre Villa reserves who are away at Coppull United. First versus second, and I'm going to go to Dad. What game are we going to?
You tell me that we're going to Coppull.
We're going to Coppull.
So we're going to Coppull.
No arguments.
No. Well, we're going to Coppull. First versus second.
Yeah, can't wait for this one.
1 point between them.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute cracking game.
Exactly. There's still 10 or 11 games to go this season.
Yeah.
Should be a great game, this.
Right, well, there we have it. We have decided we're going to go to Coppull, so a nice little away day there for us. So we've just been looking at the league, and the top four sides are Coppull United and Villa, Haslingden and Rosendale, which is opening up quite nicely at the top of the league with 10 or 11 games to go.
Yeah, it looks like those four are pulling away a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But you got to look as well on the positives. Villa's goal difference, they have the best goal difference in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget as well, you've got top joint goal scorers, Rob Norton, who has 15, and Ben who is catching up, and he has got 7. Dad, let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, the good thing about Wyre is they don't concede many goals, and we score quite a lot.
Yeah.
Now their defensive record is the best in the division by a long way.
You can understand why.
So you can understand why, yeah. So all being well, keep the opposition out, score an odd one, and we'll win the game, obviously. Let's hope it pans out like that against Coppull, because it's going to be a tight game. But
I mean, you look at the last game for Villa, we beat Hesketh Bank 3-0 with Dan Fryer scoring 2, and of course Rob coming back and scoring the 1 as well.
Exactly, another good away win, isn't it? Yeah, clean sheet again.
You can't knock them.
We can't knock them at the moment.
We have discussed Villa's last game,
yeah.
So I think it's only fair that we go on to mention a little bit about Coppull.
Coppull, yeah, that's right.
Coppull's last game, they beat Hallgate away 5-0, but their last 2 games in the league, we think, they lost 3-2 to Haslingden.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And then they got stuffed 8-4 away to Fulwood Amateurs.
I think that might have been in the cup though.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But it was still a hefty defeat.
Well, yeah, what it says is they score a few goals, don't they?
Oh, definitely.
But they can also concede a load as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've got that danger man for Coppull.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Brickell, sorry. He's got 15 goals, so the same goals as
Rob, yeah.
So it should be an interesting.
Well, and then there's the other guy, they've got a guy called Lee Richardson.
Yeah,
he scored 10 as well, hasn't he? So, again, they're scoring a lot, but they've conceded a few as well. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, the home game versus Coppull as well, Villa lost 2-1, but we actually hit the woodwork 4 times that day.
Oh yeah, they played really well. I mean, you could tell Coppull were a good side, there's no doubt about that. But what's indisputable as well, that on the day, Wyre were a lot better than them.
Definitely.
How they didn't win that game is just a travesty, really. They played really, really well. They could have had half a dozen goals, couldn't they, in that game?
Yeah, they really could.
Anyway, but that's football. They came out second best, but they've got a chance now to put it all right, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Win this game, top of the league.
Who knows, eh?
Top of the league.
Right, there we have it, a little match preview there for the reserves, and we're very, very excited to go along and go and travel and support the boys.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And anyone who's watching these vlogs and you know, is as excited about them as we are,
or even just non-league football,
get yourself along to Coppull or Hallgate Park. Go and watch these two teams. They're
Free
wonderful.
football, you can't beat it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
Proper football.
Yeah, so Tony, Chris, Andy, we'll see you guys on Saturday, and of course safe travels to everybody who does attend, and yeah, come on the Villa. Right, so there we have it. So we have touched there on Wyre Villa's reserves, and of course we're going to make the journey over there.
Yeah.
But let's not forget the first team, who are playing Hesketh Bank at home, second versus the fourth. Again, it's another cracking one to look out for.
Another big game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to give Hesketh Bank a round of applause. I mean, come on. We were in the cup last weekend, so we didn't actually play in the league, but Hesketh Bank, my God, they beat Millthorpe.
They did us a real favour,
2-1 away from home.
Yeah, they did us a favour.
Yeah, so congratulations to them, but
if you look at their other couple of games, games.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Haslingden,
3-2,
3-2, and then they won away at Askham 1-0.
That's it, yeah. So they're in form, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's not going to be an easy game, this.
No, definitely not.
You know, they're only just behind Villa. But the good thing is that we've got 2 games in hand.
Yeah.
Haven't we, on Hesketh Bank?
Yeah.
3 in hand on Millthorpe.
Yeah.
And as long as we win our games, we're fine.
Yeah, and we can go top.
We've just got to keep winning them, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, of course, as well, we've got the best defence record in that league.
Oh yeah, by far, yeah, by far.
So there's just no stopping us at the minute. We can score goals and we're keeping clean sheets.
Yeah.
Hesketh Bank, on the other hand, they do have a couple of danger men that Villa really need to watch on. I mean,
there's one called Kevin Edgar, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, he's got 10 goals, which is the same as Ollie Evans.
That's right, yeah.
And then of course you've got Tom there as well.
Tom Smythe, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
who's got
half
6.
a dozen, hasn't he? Yeah. So
yeah,
as long as we keep those guys quiet, we'll be all right.
Right. Well, another talking point as well. Wyre Villa's winning run actually continued last week with a 5-1 cup win over Carnforth Rangers. Of course, Carnforth being the league below us, but they gave us hell of a game.
They did there. They played really well, didn't they? They were a young, fit, energetic side. They never gave up, and they did look a good team. And there's every chance I think they'll be coming into this league next season, just as much as there's every chance we won't be in this league next season.
Definitely.
Let's hope so. But yeah, they were a good side. The conditions didn't help, though, did it? It was a sticky pitch.
Yeah, they just cut it as well, and it was...
the ball wouldn't run properly, and it made it a bit of a clogging affair in the middle of the pitch, didn't it? You know, so it wasn't easy. But having said that, it's the same for both sides. Yeah, we got off to a good start, didn't we?
Definitely.
Ollie deflected one in on purpose, of course.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, and then Boo, they shinned one in, didn't he?
Yep, and that was without his WD-40. So just as you were saying then, of course, Wyre Villa were 2-0 up, and then of course the game turned on its head. Suddenly, Carnforth, they came back and scored 1. Yeah,
they got one back, didn't they? And it didn't look to be going anywhere, that ball, but anyway, the guy got it across and it was 2-1.
Yeah.
And it was soon after that, wasn't it, that Hayden, you could tell Hayden,
he wasn't quite right, was he?
And he wasn't moving properly, was he? Then I think after about half an hour, Boothie was sin-binned, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So that took us down to 10, and it seemed like an eternity for Boothie
really
to come back on. And for that remaining period of the first half, it was a real slug, wasn't it, really? And to be honest, I think Carnforth were on top and perhaps should have had the lead by half time. After 35 minutes, Hayden got clattered from a corner, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Went down badly injured. Then we had the sight of Dixie running on with the medical bag. Eh?
That was a sight to give anybody nightmares.
Well, poor old Hayden must have been traumatised at that sight, thinking, good God, what's Dixie going to do to me?
Yeah, all them sharp objects. So after the knock to Hayden, we got into half-time there, 2-1 ahead. Lucky to be 2-1 ahead.
I think we were really, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to give credit to Dixie and Richie as well. The second half, they came out, they made them substitutions.
Well, there's 3 substitutions, weren't there? Harvey, Boothie and Channy went off.
Yeah, definitely.
And they brought on Isaac, Dion, who we'll touch on in a little bit, and Jude. And that really changed the game, didn't it? We were a lot more solid after that. Totally. And the game started to change from that moment on. So big call by the coaches, and they got it absolutely spot on, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely credit to them. Like Dad was just saying there about the substitutions, they really changed that game coming into the second half.
I think so, didn't they? I mean, when you look back on the game,
yeah.
I mean, Isaac in midfield was just excellent, wasn't he?
Oh, he was phenomenal.
Really, really good. He could have scored a goal at the end. He played really well. He got stuck in. He passed the ball as well as anybody, if that's possible, on that surface.
Yeah.
And he was never still. He was absolutely superb. And a shout to Jude here as well, who we've seen him play midfield against Bolton in the Cup. This time he was at right back, like he was against Croston.
Yeah, that's right.
And he was brilliant, bringing lots of energy up and down, tackling back. Credit to them. Didn't look out of place at all. They were really good, weren't they? Really good.
But I mean as well, you've got to mention as well, Hayden in goal, got that injury in the first half, went down. What a save. That could have quite easily been 2-2.
Well, Hayden was how Hayden stayed on, I don't know. At times he looked as though he could barely walk.
Yeah.
Top marks for staying on, really courageous. That save though, if he had stayed 2-1, Hayden would have been given man of the match.
Yeah, we said that.
Because that save to his left from that free kick was absolutely top notch. It really was. And that kept it at 2-1.
Yeah.
And then the changes started to have an effect.
Over the course of the match as well, though, I've got to talk about the referee. There were some awful decisions.
Well, there were some funny ones, weren't there? I mean, Boothie was sin-binned. Phil was booked, wasn't he, in the second half?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was for.
Well, apparently he was arguing with one of their players.
No, that was Ryan.
Was that Ryan?
And Ryan was sin-binned for doing that.
Yeah, stupid.
Anyway, so very, very odd decisions, but it doesn't detract from a great win. But the man of the match.
Yeah, let's touch.
Come 90 minutes, we could only give it to one man, really, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And Dion, he's not been involved as much as he wanted to be over the last few weeks, although he's been scoring the odd goal or two. Was that guy good, or was he good?
Oh yeah, he was superb. Came off the bench and changed the game.
He was running all over the place. Every ball stuck to him. That first goal where he took it on his chest, turned and whacked it in. What a finish that was.
Beautiful.
You know, if you'd seen that anywhere else, you'd be, goodness me, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His second goal was another good strike. And then he laid the third one on, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't greedy there.
He laid the fifth one on, should I say?
Yeah.
For Ollie, I think it was the score, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Ollie ended up getting 2, but you know, Dion's performance was absolutely fantastic. Absolute credit to him.
Yeah. If he plays like that on Saturday for the first team, it's, you know.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. He's done himself no harm at all, hasn't he? He's done really well.
He's done really, really well. Last week as well, let's not forget as well that we started our man of the match at Brown envelope.
Oh yes.
Which was very exciting. So congratulations to Dion. He was the first man to
the first
receive
recipient.
that.
Yeah. So that's going to happen for every game that we attend.
Yeah.
Isn't it? This year there'll be a man of the match, and they'll get the coveted Brown envelope.
Which will hopefully make them work harder and harder every single week. Right, so we're just going to finish off now with a few observations that, Dad, do you want to go ahead and talk about?
A lot's been made, hasn't it, really, of Wyre's attacking prowess. You know, the midfield, lads up front were scoring lots of goals, but perhaps not enough credit's given to the defence, really.
No, they have been outstanding.
You know, we've got one of the best defensive records, if not the best in the league. I think, in fact, it is the best, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're not doing too many things wrong, and yet, you know, sometimes I'm a bit disappointed when a goal or two goes in, and perhaps I shouldn't be, really, because I know the system that they play. Sometimes, you know, you're going to slip up. It's a risk-reward situation,
definitely.
isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
So, just a few things about the defensive side of things. I think Phil in defence has been an absolute star. He's very calm, very professional. He passes the ball well, reads the game well, and he holds it all together. Then on the left-hand side, you've got Nathan, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Who heads it, kicks it, does whatever he can. Nathan. Bit of a beer monster to boot as well, isn't he? But,
I would like to meet him in the dark.
and then you've got Robbie, haven't you? Who's, you know, he's a lovely lad, Robbie, isn't he?
Yeah.
He heads everything, doesn't seem to miss anything.
No.
The sort of lad you'd want to bring home to your mum, really, I suppose, isn't he?
Yeah, you'd like to introduce him to the family.
Yeah, and then you've got Channy, haven't you? Who's a bit of a unassuming Rottweiler type who you won't want to bring home to your mum, would you?
Oh no, definitely not. Oh, and the last word on that, we've got to talk about Hayden.
Oh, Hayden, yeah. Well, he was a star, wasn't he? I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, he would have got man of the match if it wasn't for Dion being so exceptional when he came on. But no, Hayden, he's a nice personality, and he's a bit like a hyperactive puppy, isn't he, really?
Yeah, definitely.
And I saw him last week wandering around the car park in just his undies. I mean, I believe over Wyre police are investigating, but they said there was nothing to see there anyway. So.
I had my eyes closed. I didn't witness that. So these are just a few examples of all the different personalities which make up this team, and long may it continue entertaining us. We absolutely love it, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So we'll see you guys on Saturday. Best of luck to both teams, and Dixie, don't forget to send me the score come 5 o'clock, and yeah, up the Villa, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.